we saw our first 2-round episode, and 2 players head out the door to the voted out villa. First up, we had the waterfall challenge, and we had our first sit out of the season when Jodely decided that, unlike memory math, he didn't want to participate if he didn't think he could win. And since he didn't complain about all the running this season, he earned his spot sitting out. After a long day of challenges, strategy, and voting, and maybe a little running, the endurance challenge didn't last long, and in the end, Kennedy offered co-captain to Drew so he wouldn't take any heat for winning a physical challenge, but would still be safe. For the first time all season, the players were all quiet and decided to not talk game overnight, something Wes had tried to teach them the night before. The next morning, Drew apparently forgot how Ascendance works and was confident in his Core 4 alliance going into the vote. Taisha had not forgotten how Ascendance works and once again found herself right in the middle of her 2 sets of allies and had to make the hardest choice of the season, and she had to pick between voting Thomas or HGC. In the end, she chose to ride the game out with HJC, Jodely, and Erica, making Thomas the next member of our jury. Thomas leaving put Zoe and Drew all alone, playing from the outside, going into the Ascendant staple Name That challenge, and they hoped one of them could win so they could both be safe. While everyone was getting hints from each other and Kennedy shared answers with the whole cast, Erica was left on her own to figure out the answers. Despite coming in last every round, she found herself in the final round of the challenge, where they both agreed no matter who won, they would give each other co-captain. Kennedy won the challenge and made Erica safe for the round, leaving Drew and Zoe vulnerable for the vote. The 2 scrambled in the vote, and Drew, who, did I mention, finally found the pendant hidden in the pool during the entire challenge, was confident he was not getting votes, despite others trying to convince him otherwise to flush his pendant out. In the end, Drew was able to keep his second, very public pendant in the game at the cost of his ally Zoe, making her the next member to head to the jury this episode. There are 6 players trying to name themselves winner of Season 2 of Ascendance Live, whose name will be crossed out tonight.
I'm so sad to see Zoe go. She is someone that I have been working with this entire time, and I feel horrible that I turned, and this is what has been the outcome for our group.
Congratulations, Final 6!
Final 6.
I'm proud of you. We get 2/3 of the way there. I love you all.
It's going to be stretched.
Hello everyone and welcome to your 12th Captain's Challenge. This challenge is called Feeling Tension, and here's how it works.
Here we go again. Another endurance challenge, another competition. Kennedy will win. Let's get it over with.
In front of you are 2 handles and a metal rod. When I say go, you must use those handles to hold up the metal rod in place. This is a challenge of concentration and endurance. Lose focus and the bar will quickly fall and you'll be out of the challenge. The last person standing will win this Captain's Challenge.
I really hate endurance competitions, and this one looks harder than the other one. Why are they making us do this?
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge is live.
Straight up and down, Julie. Sorry.
I think I've proven that I'm fairly well at this, so I think I can hold my own, but I don't know. Do you see these measly muscles? This may not go very well.
I'm feeling really good about this comp. It's an endurance comp. I've proved myself in endurance comps before, and the only person I really think is gonna be a problem to go against is Drew.
And with that, Erica has been eliminated.
Make sure everyone's straight and down, please.
I'm first to drop again. I'm not shocked at all. And my arm still hurts, even though I only lasted a few seconds.
At this point, I'm feeling okay. My arms are not shaking, my lips are not moving, my sweat is not falling. I think this could be something that I may come from behind and win at.
With that, Taisha is out.
The one comp I needed to win, I couldn't even pull through.
I'm feeling pretty good about the fact that people are dropping right away. I'm a little nervous because my hands hurt a lot, but as long as I just push through it, I'll be fine.
I'm actually doing Facebook at the same time.
Jodie is out.
Good job, Jolie.
So it's down to myself, Drew, and Kennedy, and endurance challenges again aren't my thing. I don't know how much longer I can hold it.
Kennedy and I are on the bottom. One of us needs to win this captain's competition, so we can make sure we split up that 4.
And with that, Drew is out.
At this point, I am just praying to Jesus that somehow Hot Girl Chris takes down Kennedy. If Kennedy wins immunity again and saves Drew, our final 4 is screwed. So Chris has to win.
We are down to Kennedy and Hot Girl Chris.
I'm really thinking that I can make it to the mark where we have to put our arms straight out. And if I can make it there, I think I can hold out longer than anybody else and get this win.
I'm looking over at my competition and I lost focus and the beam drops a little bit. So I'm not doing that anymore.
Kenzie's rods keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
This will be a live turn. And with that, Kennedy is out. Congratulations, Hot Girl Chris. You have won captain.
I made top 5 and she won an endurance challenge. Who would have thought?
Listen, it took everything in my soul to not get up and start church stomping. I think this could be the perfect opportunity to finally close the book on Drew or Kennedy. Both of them have been reigning for way too long. Let's kill one of them.
So once again, congratulations, Hot Girl Chris. So Hot Girl Chris, at the start of elimination, you will get to pick a co-captain.
This is why we should have got rid of him at Final 8.
Like, truly, what's going on? What they're gonna actually do.
I'm at the bottom. Because I know I'm at the bottom.
Opinion, right? Yeah. He's probably gonna blame himself. And that's the thing.
Yeah. I know I'm at the bottom. At this point, I'm a number. I'll do what people need me to do. Because that's what I have to do to
That's
stay.
how I feel. That's kind of like how I feel right now too.
That's what
like
we have
after
to do
that
to stay
round, like
in the game.
I already knew like me voting at Thomas. I did really like. I was so sad because I love Thomas to death, but like I can't put out Chris, and literally it made me feel bad. But also like I love Zoe and I love Juno a lot.
Oh, it just fucking the whole thing sucked.
I know Drew's not gonna vote for me, so if I can get another vote, I can at least tie it and maybe have a chance to stay.
Oh, is that the selfish thing to say? Yeah, I think it's definitely a good decision.
Me too, because they're really too tight. Kennedy at this point is the only person I'm willing to write down. I'm not voting you three, and I'm not voting Drew. She's my only option. She's the only one who's been active in doing it. The only one
She tried to say me on the phone.
The thing that I'm most worried about, if Kennedy does stay and one of you two land with each other, and it's going to be like myself, Jordan, Lee, Tanisha, if Erica goes.
I'll be straight up with you. I understand y'all for Kennedy, but I'm worried about myself moving forward.
No.
And
I don't want Kennedy.
I know, I know, but we have to. But I know I voted for you, but where do we stand moving forward? Is it like a solid, if I lose, I'm going?
No, it's not.
I think, yeah, y'all voted together, but there's way bigger threats than me within there.
Yeah.
Because I would love to go to the final three with you, for sure, and then we battle it out there.
Yeah. Because I'm in my ass, I want to accomplish that. The fuck I want to be direct, I will never understand. Dead ass.
You did good, but...
That bitch was shaking the whole time, so.
And obviously, besides that one round where I voted for you,
yes.
I have been candid and open with you, and when I tell you that, I mean it.
Yeah.
So if you see me in your final three plans, I have you in mind. So I don't want to go next round.
Yeah.
If I lose, and I hope you would want to keep me.
Yeah. I want Drew gone this week, but he has his pendant.
It's like, that could be better because I think about it. If Drew thinks he's an agent, he'll use him himself. Maybe if Drew thinks can be his agent, he might use him more. But I don't know because it's final. They said final six,
or final five. They didn't say specifically, even back then. Yeah.
Either way, I don't know what he would say.
Are you saying to just pile it on Drew? Yeah.
Because if Drew doesn't think he's the target,
then maybe he'll keep it another round. I mean, we can't ask him now. He'll say final five no matter what. So he can be like, oh, so don't vote me. I have the idol. But I mean, yeah. I think the vote split is the vote split. I felt really bad because like I was sitting like right in front of you, and I was like not looking at you because I was like trying to be. Yeah, but like absolutely, and we are so close to that.
I'm so fucking proud.
I know it's between Kennedy and I really can't vote for her. I can't risk losing a jury vote, so I need to talk to Erica.
Out there because
I'm playing it, so
yes, and so that's what everyone's talking about right now is how do we calculate votes.
If you want to vote for me, I'm not obviously voting for myself, so someone will go. It's not going to be you, but I am playing.
Of course,
so.
I would too.
Yeah.
Like we all kind of assume that you were going to be playing it, so you're safe.
Yes.
And watch Chris give you Coke.
Right, here's Coke, Captain.
No, but so this strategizing is really hard. Like it's like mental math. It's like really hard. Do you have a preference? I mean, amongst the four, I guess. Three.
It'd be easy.
It'd be Taisha.
I would probably say Taisha.
Okay.
Just because it's just if she gets to the end, I think she'll win.
She will.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'd probably be my preference.
Okay. I know you can't vote Kennedy. I know you won't.
No, I'm sure you all are probably gonna vote for her, but I can't.
I know you can't.
With how she's treated me this game.
I know.
So.
That's how I totally understand. I understand your position. I know that she has been throwing out my name multiple
No, it makes sense.
times,
It makes sense if that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, and I don't think she's really ever gonna be a member for me.
Yeah, no.
So just to be completely transparent, I think that's not. But
No, that's
then
right.
it's just
I'm just
close with her now.
obviously I'm gonna be safe this round, but what is the plan for next round? Like I feel like if I don't win, I'm gonna go.
Honestly, the four have been locked pretty tight. Like me, Jolie, HGC, and Taisha the last couple rounds anyway.
Okay.
We had voted the same.
Yeah.
And it has kind of coalesced at the last minute.
Yeah.
But Honestly, if it gets to that point, like,
I know. I'm sure you'll have to vote for me, and
yeah.
I know.
maybe,
I know you'll have to. But
if we put all 4 of our votes together on one person and a pendant gets played, I'm gonna be the one who goes home. So maybe we should split the votes into a 2-2-2 tie to flush the pendant first.
if you do you think you could convince Hot Girl Chris to give you co-captain, and then would you be willing to force a tie this round to split them up, and then we can get Kennedy out next round, and then it's you and I in the final 4 versus Chris and Jolie, or if you want to vote one of the other 2 out. Would you be willing to do that? Just because if you think you're on the bottom of it right now, this is the round that you can move her out next round.
Hey.
I'll let you think.
Okay, sorry.
No,
you know how
I don't want you.
strategizing, I'm like so
I'll let you
slow.
think. I'll let you think. Just let me know.
Okay.
I know Drew has a pendant, so they're probably gonna split the votes between us. I don't really know how it's gonna work, but I'm just trying my best to hang in there.
It's like at the point we got here. We're here.
And if you vote out Erica this round, you don't have to vote it as GC or Jolie.
Yeah.
Because we'll be at final 5. If you have to take me out of 5, you have to take me out of 5.
That's the one thing. One thing about me, I'm never one to feel like I need to vote out of like a stronger competitor. My thing is about who is going to have my back.
Shield for the rest of the game.
That's not even my thing about it. It's about who's going to have my back. Because one thing about it is, if you play such a fucking good ass game, you can get to the end and beat any fucking money. If you can like,
the jury's gonna say, oh well, you just want to come see safe all the time.
nah, bro, they're gonna respect your fucking game, and that's what the fuck they're gonna do, because you're gonna make them respect your game. But whoever's sitting beside you is also gonna have to make the jury respect their game. Even if they did nothing, they didn't win no fucking cups. It's either way. But like, I don't care who the fuck.
You and I have opposite games.
Mm-hmm.
We're very social. I was very physical. We have complete opposite games. It'll just, if we go to the end, it'll come down to whatever the jury prefers.
Yeah, exactly.
And I pissed a lot of people.
I did too, and I feel horrible about it because I usually don't.
They said they would trust you with their life. They love you.
No. Because I just can't break my fucking.
Where?
And that's between you and I.
Yeah, and I'm gonna play that power, so.
I know. Is there any way that you will not vote me?
Okay. No, like.
Wait, I like this. I have to think real quick of numbers.
My nervous is fucked.
Let me think real quick.
So, physical
I'm not
comps.
saying at 3 second comps. Like, it's really hard for me, like, when in like an environment that's like fast paced, to like memorize everything.
But if I go, who's the next target?
Me.
Me or you?
Is it?
You probably, because my name's already been thrown out there.
Because they're all gonna pick each other. Julie's gonna pick Hopper Chris, and Erica's. Like, what's Erica gonna do?
I don't know what she's gonna do.
I'm down to vote Erica. I know it's shitty to throw out names, but at this point I have to. If us 3 vote Erica, and they vote Drew, and Drew plays pendant, Erica goes.
That's majority.
But they're worried that Drew's gonna play the pendant, so they're gonna put votes on me.
But that would be 3.
We can make a move right here. If you guys want to make a move and have that on your resume, we can make a move right here.
So going forward, like, what does it look like for us?
Us 3, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
So like, if we vote one of them out now, we would have majority.
Yeah, because it'd be 5. I can stick to that. I'll stick to it. Right now,
I would stick to it
right
too.
now, I need you guys. If you can show me that, I'm loyal.
I now have to rely on Drew not using his power to protect Kennedy and use it on himself so we can get Kennedy out.
We were just talking about how between Kennedy and Drew, Kennedy's probably the bigger threat.
But Drew's gonna place pendant on himself probably.
Yes, he is.
He does. Yeah, so yeah.
I still think there's everything to do with.
I mean, I told Kennedy it's gonna be, it's looking like it's either gonna be Drew, even if Drew plays pendant, then. But they're throwing.
The 2 of them? 3 2?
Well, Kennedy and Drew are probably gonna do it together, then they're gonna do whatever keeps them safe with Kennedy through you.
Okay. She always fucking does. So.
And she.
This is like the 4th round.
Yeah.
But I think I think I'm probably gonna pick Jolie for co-captain.
Okay, yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
So then, you want to go Kennedy, and then you and Taisha and Drew, and then
Where is Taisha?
she's talking with Drew.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
And what about the repo?
Because it'll just be so safe and
I think it
secure.
should be 1, 3, 2, or 4, 2.
Right, so
I
let's
think
say
it should
Drew
be-
saves himself,
I don't
it'll be
think-
Kennedy.
I don't think we should split. I don't think we should split.
No? Okay.
Not 2-2-2. Do the
I don't think we
2-2-2.
should split.
At all.
Not
I
2.
don't. I mean, it's great TV, but
It hurts my feelings, maybe.
yeah,
Okay.
So what we go on?
I think.
Are you okay with that?
But it has to be. Like I noticed it. Like it's just, it's a game, and like, and she knows. Like she knows. But it's,
We've all played a game before.
yeah. But like, you gotta do this for each. Like we do this for ourselves. You know, like again.
Tomorrow we will be having pizza and cake, and we will all there will be TV.
I can't wait.
Easy as pie, 2-2-2 vote split, we should be good. And then all of a sudden Erica says, that's too complicated. Everyone just vote Kennedy and it'll turn out okay. And I'm like, Erica, no. If somehow Drew and Kennedy both survive this round, then none of us deserve to win this game at all.
Is there any way to play it on me? I don't think they're voting.
I can't.
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
can't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's okay.
can't.
It's
I
okay.
can't risk it because I
No,
don't
you're
want
fine.
them to split the vote.
Right.
They're gonna probably split the votes.
See, at this point, I don't think they are. But
I think they will. I'm sorry.
No,
I know how
I'm
much
not
you've
even
done.
mad.
I know how much you've done for me in this game. I just can't
I
risk it.
promise I'm not even mad.
Okay.
I promise. If I was in the same position, I'd say the same
Yeah,
thing.
I just can't.
It's just all I'm hearing is me.
Yeah, but that could be a
So-
ploy. Because they may be
No,
splitting it. So.
Exactly. And I'd
I'm
much
s-
rather. No,
I'm sorry. I will. But I will tell you.
swear
I
I'm
will.
not.
I can't write your name, and I'm gonna tell Erica that. I'm gonna vote
willing
for
to
her.
vote Erica?
I'll vote for Erica this
So
time.
we might tie. Will you stick with me in a tie?
Yes, because
Because if they do 2 and then we vote Erica,
yeah,
then 2,
Yeah.
we'll tie.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I know there's no way in hell I can do that. I can't risk them either splitting the vote or just flat out voting for me. As much as I need you in the game, Kennedy, I need myself here more.
Kennedy's throwing your name out.
Yeah.
But I may just throw a vote
Okay.
to just
I just assumed. We kind of assumed
no
that you
because
voted, but
that's
vote on me.
I think that's not that I don't that's not that I want you out.
I know.
I just can't. I would do the same for you
I
if
know.
we're in this situation.
I know.
So I just didn't want you to be blindsided with 2 votes for you.
I
So
know. I figured, like, just the way the numbers are, it's probably going to be a 2-2-2.
yeah, I figured y'all were gonna split it. Why wouldn't you?
Right. It's just strategy.
No, stop it! Stop! It's a game. Stop! Stop!
I know. I just like love all of you guys.
No,
I don't want to see anyone go.
I know.
Um,
And hey, I potentially can win the challenge next round, and the one of you 4 have to vote for each other. So
yeah, I'm so proud of you, Drew.
I'm proud of you too.
I'm so
I'm so glad
way
we're
to
gonna-
grab that pendant. Like, you earned it.
Yeah, I was just like, y'all aren't seeing this. I'm gonna
Oh
grab
my
this.
God. So if I lose in the revote, so be it.
Yeah.
I want to keep playing. I want to stay, but
'Cause I probably-
I understand.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna vote for you in the revote, but you probably will get a vote for me
Yeah.
in the revote. So
Yeah, I understand.
yeah. But I just
Sorry, I'm not crying because I'm sad. It's just like
No,
so
no,
many
it's
emotions.
yeah, no, just transparency.
Yeah, thank
I think
you.
that's how we
I love
been.
you.
So yeah, I love you too. I love you too. So
Well, if I end up in this tie, I guess I'm gonna see who my true allies are in this game.
Drew's playing his pendant on.
I'm playing it. I cannot risk it, especially being.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Especially being especially voting in the minority.
Yeah.
Last round, I'm not risking going home.
Yeah, I only got that.
And I'm just worried moving forward.
What's gonna happen?
Down, I feel like the 4 of y'all are gonna pick me off if I don't win.
I mean,
Because I feel like y'all 4 have a bond, and
yeah, we all just voted together. But
yeah, for the last two votes,
who went home before?
Yeah, it was-
Thomas.
Thomas and Zoe and y'all voted together. So I assume you're.
Wasn't it 5?
It was fine. Kennedy voted with us.
Yeah, Kennedy voted. So I just assume y'all are
Because she didn't know
4.
about the me vote. Yeah.
I'll say.
So I'm on the bottom, and I just.
I'll say this for me. I played Ascendance. I got 4th, and the reason why was because I took my best friend to the end, and I didn't realize that like he also had 2 people that he's been friends with for years in the final 4 with me, and that broke my heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just knocked before I came in, didn't want to listen at the door. I have to
Same.
take my Tylenol.
You're good.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, I think I have to vote for Erica because you're going to play your pendant.
Yep.
If you guys are willing to vote for Erica, I'm going to be a shield for the rest of the game. Because we all know the first thing people thought was, Kane didn't win, we can take her out. So, if you're willing to do that, I appreciate it. Aisha said she'd be down. Let her
how truthful that is because I don't know her game very well. But I'm just saying.
I talked to Kennedy, and Kennedy thinks that Erica is a huge threat to make it to the end. And that's true. However, this could be the perfect reason for Erica to finally want to get on board to ensuring that Kennedy goes home tonight. I was just saying what I was saying earlier about how Erica potentially might be a big threat.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking of because she's like such a magnetic person.
She is, yeah.
And I mean, I do think that if like every person has a reason to take her to the final two, and it'll make sense, and she could.
So sorry, I'm just sorry because I don't want the timer to go off and me forget to pull this out. So I just want to grab it now.
I'll let you guys know when I'm voting, because at this point I have to.
Yeah.
I hear that Drew and Kennedy are gonna vote for me, and now my group is trying to decide if we stack all of our votes on one of them or do we split it so it's a 2-2-2 tie.
Drew would come in, he's gonna play this round. And Kennedy knows it's her, it's not Drew.
Right. We don't need to whisper.
Oh yeah, do we just 2-2-2 it? Because like if Drew plays an idol.
We play on her if he thinks it's not good.
But then if it's 2-2-2.
And it's a tie after we vote.
Right, and it'll be whoever Drew/Kennedy and then two of us. I know that's like risky, but.
We're getting situated and we're deciding that the tie is most likely going to be the best outcome for our group.
Are we ready?
Right.
This is the last time I get to walk to an elimination. So everybody scrambled, they were all talking, and I was just by myself eavesdropping. So here we go.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 13th elimination of Ascendance Live Season 2. Hot Roll Chris as captain. You will get to pick a co-captain, so come on up.
Alright, I told everybody, but it would be good. You're welcome.
Okay, so Hot Roll Chris as captain is safe, and Jodely as co-captain is also safe. You both may sit down. Alright, I will now leave the floor open to any discussion before we get to the vote.
Obviously, y'all know I found this. I just wanted to show y'all it is real. And obviously, I'm going to be playing it on myself tonight. So, whatever you want to do, it won't be me. Sorry, just want to say that.
Alright, I have the vote. Before I reveal the vote, if anyone has any hidden powers or advantages and you would like to use them, now would be the time to do so.
Oh my God, gasp! Everyone's so shocked! But obviously, it pays to look in the pool right away. I found this just chilling there. So, I am going to go ahead and play this Pendant of Power, and I have to use it on myself, obviously. Sorry, I wish I could play it on all. Not, but thank you.
This is a Pendant of Power. Any votes cast for Drew will not count. If anyone else has any hidden powers or advantages and would like to use them, now would be the time to do so. First vote. Drew does not count. Second vote. Drew does not count. Third vote. Kennedy. Fourth vote. Kennedy. That is 2 votes Kennedy, 2 votes left. Fifth vote. Erica. That is 2 votes Kennedy, 1 vote Erica, 1 vote left. Sixth vote. 13th person voted out, and the 6th member of the jury will be decided in a re-vote because this is for Erica.
I was expecting a tie. I'm just gonna try my best to convince people to keep me around and realize that Erica's a social player and I really am just a walking shield at this point.
How this is going to work is we will re-vote between Erica and Kennedy. Erica and Kennedy cannot vote. Everyone else will vote. If this vote ties again, we will go to a random draw. If that is the case, Taisha would automatically be eliminated from the game.
Not serene.
As Papa's reading it off, he explains that if it ties again, I'm going home, and so I get nervous, and I'm hoping that nobody takes this shot.
I will give you all just a second to...
We're both gonna have advantage. Please, do what's best for your game.
I'm gonna be voting for Erica. I will be voting for Erica, so it's obviously all up to y'all.
Yeah.
So. And Taisha's like, please don't.
She's just like, I don't want to be free, please.
I'm really nervous for this revote. I can't vote, and Drew has been open that he's not switching. He is voting for me. So I really have to rely on HGC, Taisha, and Jodely right now. I'm just praying they come through for me.
All right, I have the revote. If this revote ties by random draw, Taisha is the only one that could go home. Right. First vote, Kennedy. Second vote, Erica. We are tied. One vote Erica, one vote Kennedy, 2 votes left. Third vote, Kennedy. That is 2 votes Kennedy, 1 vote Erica, 1 vote left. Fourth vote, 13th person voted out and the 6th member of the jury, Kennedy. You have a few moments to say your goodbyes.
Alright. For once I knew what the vote was going to be. At least in the revote. I'm thankful that you guys didn't give me a tie. Best of luck to all of you. No hard feelings. I mean, we all played hard, so just listen to each other. Because I don't think any of you trust each other. Like, there's no anything. So have fun with that. But yeah, much love to you all. So I'm excited to see you guys. And I don't know who I'm voting yet, so.
I just got voted out, and honestly, it was probably about time. I had my name out since round 1. Round 2, there was the scandal. Round 3, I'm sure something happened. I mean, I was after Melissa, and Marvin and I were paired together right away, and it was pretty obvious that I was targeted the whole game. I'm proud of the fact that I made it as far as I did. I definitely relied on my comp wins, so I think I did pretty well in that aspect, but I had so much fun playing. I'm excited to be able to vote for somebody in the end. My vote's definitely up in the air, and I'm looking forward to everybody pitching their game because I think they all played very differently, and they can't claim that they won a bunch of comps because I did that for them. So let's see if they can sell their social game.
That was probably the most in danger I've been this entire game. So I'm really thankful that my allies pulled through for me, and I feel like I can really trust them moving forward right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to your 13th Captain's Challenge. This challenge is called Bring It Back, and here's how it works.
This challenge seems really easy in hindsight, but as Papa is reading these rules off, I'm kind of getting nervous because anybody could win this.
When I say go, you will use the string to tie together your sticks to retrieve 3 key tags that have numbers. You must then use those numbers to unlock a padlock where you will complete a portion of a puzzle. The player who retrieves all 3 key tags and then completes 4 triangles on the puzzle first will win this Captain's Challenge. Some notes. After certain points in time, we will allow you to move forward on the floor so the retrieving portion of the challenge becomes easier.
Based on the rules of the comp, I'm actually feeling like this could be something I'm okay with. I have the longest wingspan out of this final 5 by far, and I don't think I'm too bad at a puzzle. So as long as I can keep my focus, I know I can do this.
I'm definitely nervous for this challenge. It sounds like something that's just going to take a lot of persistence and a lot of trying and a lot of not giving up. I think I have a decent shot though.
When I say go, you begin. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go!
This challenge ain't for the faint of heart. I'm not winning.
I'm a great puzzler, and I think I can do decently well at tying, and I just want to prove to myself that I can do anything.
My sticks seem strong. I think they're long enough because I can definitely touch the tags, but I just can't seem to snag that loop and pick them up.
The only kind of knot I know how to do is like a basic bow tie knot. So every time I try and tie the thing around the sticks, it keeps sliding so that when I push it forward, it basically falls apart in half.
I can't tie knots for the life of me. I just don't know what the fuck is going on.
So I'm still trying to get all my tags, but my sticks keep falling and it's just getting more and more frustrating as the time goes on.
There's 2 key tags. Hot Girl Chris has all 3 key tags ready to move on.
I'm getting the hang of it. The key tags come in, numbers are in my graphs. Let's go to this puzzle.
Erica has her second key tag.
Yes, it works. Okay, I can do this.
Got my lock open really quickly. These numbers ain't no more. Let's get these puzzle pieces out. Let's do this puzzle.
Oh, what? No.
Good girl, listen.
Okay.
When I get over there, Hot Girl Chris and Erica are still working on their puzzles, so I have plenty of time to catch up.
Damn, everyone just keeps on getting these tags like they're nothing. I'm just over here looking like Boo Boo the Fool.
Who has his third tag? Who has his third tag?
Thank you. Thanks, I never thought I was gonna do that shit. Oh my god.
Well, welcome to your new house.
You're right.
Where?
I thought we were gonna be doing a simple jigsaw puzzle, but the fact that it's taking this long and they still haven't won this challenge, maybe miracles are possible. I hope they are.
I was tying those knots for a long ass time, and I was definitely sweating piles and piles of buckets of sweat. I know getting to that puzzle, I'm gonna be frazzled if I just don't strip. So I'm gonna take my clothes off and cool down and win this puzzle competition.
Can I do this? Yes? No? Because I'm hot, so it's gonna have to be. Y'all gonna have to see my fat stomach.
Italy has all 3 key tags.
Taisha's coming with her tags. Here's Drew, and now Jodely. I lost my lead.
Oh, wait. Wait, oh, yeah. I think it would have been quicker if I just came in and started.
I don't know how I'm gonna get this done. This is impossible. I'm so confused.
I don't know what type of puzzle this is, but let's not do it again.
Chuck.
And with that, congratulations, Hot Girl Chris. You have won.
God. Oh. Jesus Christ. Top 4! Oh my god! Oh my Jesus. That was y'all were terrible. That was the hardest fight. HGC in the building. Top 4 is here. She's closer to her crown.
Hot Girl Chris has just won immunity and I'm feeling ecstatic. The stars are aligning. We can finally send home Drew. And he took his shirt off for nothing. So I have my clothes on, my alliance is in, and I'm feeling great. No, this was definitely the hardest challenge yet.
Yeah, I agree.
I think when Nicole said like, we're trying out something new that should have been code for like, danger.
Yeah, that puzzle was not in that rope. I don't know why it took me so long with that rope. Like,
Oh, don't. I'm
I
not
thought
getting
that
started.
was gonna be the hard
I'm not getting
part
started on
because
that
of the
rope.
puzzle.
That rope, couldn't even get it tied right.
mine kept on.
Yeah, mine kept on like come. The sticks would come like out.
It was like reaching out, and the thing was like getting loose, and I was like, oh my god. As soon as I pulled it back, I don't know how the hell I even got that. I kept having to fucking swing it. I couldn't pick it up.
That's
And
what
just,
he ended up.
Yeah, I was like,
and
I had to like get in Jodelie's way, and I was like.
HGC wins, which is fine because I really didn't want to vote him out anyway. I want to keep working with him in lockstep as far as I can. So hopefully he feels the same way about me.
Some people election is but I assume like the obvious one is Drew.
That's, yeah, because I'm down to ride with the four still.
Yeah,
We've had a good thing the last few rounds. He's a big threat.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone knows that.
I think everyone is fun to which I think is challenge. Yeah.
Hey.
Hi. And in such a I feel so bad because I was in such a good mood walking up here, and now I'm in a bad mood.
Hey.
Hey, congratulations, big winner.
Thank you. Thank you.
They didn't say it, but so I assume co-captain's over too, huh?
I would assume so.
I would assume.
Yeah.
We are so close, and I can taste the crown.
I think it's I think we're all fair.
Yeah.
It's
No, of course. So we're gonna see it. There it is. It's the true vote. I agree.
Are you willing to do that?
Oh my god. I'm not gonna
But what are your thoughts? No, I'm the main author, and I don't care if I'm saying
Because I know like I just want to have to go to challenge, and then the second that I lose, I'm probably fucked.
No. If you bring me from a four, I'm willing to force a tie. If you're willing to force a tie.
It's top 5 now, so
Yeah, you know what?
we would need someone else. But yeah.
Okay. Poke around and see.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's 5 of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it is literally only 3 that make a decision. But
Yeah.
because like 3 is majority.
Yeah.
I'm totally down to vote Drew. I'm in the back of my mind, I'm like, is he gonna go to Erica and be like, ooh, can he go to Erica? And if that
He wants me to try to make the move to put one of the 3 out, but I don't think that's good for my game. I don't think it's best for my game.
I totally agree that everyone has a big threat, and like for me the tiebreaker is the challenge. I do think Drew and Chris have becoming way too close, and my mind is made up. Drew has to go, and it has to be tonight.
I just assumed before you are gonna vote for me.
Talk to Chris.
What?
I'm talking to Chris.
Oh, gotcha. What are you thinking for this vote?
Obviously, gonna be a majority, but I don't know what they're thinking.
Okay.
I'll talk to Joey. But Joey wants to talk to Chris. Chris, Joey too. I mean, Chris just put Joey aside.
Okay, so they're probably.
Chris just pulled Joey aside.
So they're probably gonna vote together.
Well, I'm pretty sure whatever Chris wants.
Okay. And then are you gonna vote with are you gonna vote with them?
Mm-hmm.
So
like,
between me
that's
and
what
Erica,
you-
between me and Erica, I assume, right?
Well, Eric was over there majority too.
No, but we need majority because there's 4 or there's 5, so
There'd be
majority is
3.
3. Yeah, but who would be the 3?
Would it be them?
Oh, against us?
Them too. Like if there's 2 people, that third person would be the majority, right? Oh wait.
I'm not gonna lie. I walked into this fully being like, because I don't kind of do Erica, I was fully expecting you to say no. So I'm actually shocked and pleasantly surprised.
Well, the thing about it is, I think the jury's gonna eat up Taisha, and that's for sure.
Like in a bad way?
No, in a good way.
Oh, they're gonna
because yeah, social queen finesse.
The thing is that I think if she's gonna be judged by the jury, then we just make sure she doesn't win.
But the thing is, that's what I'm saying. But then I also think like Drew is gonna be eaten by the jury too, because Kennedy is on there, and Zoe's
that comes with Marvin,
and Kennedy comes with Marvin,
right? And Drew's better at challenging.
Yeah.
So that's where my mind is at currently.
But I'm still sussing Erica.
I think she's the person that like everyone. I said this the last one too, and I meant it. I think she's the person everyone has a legitimate like social reason to take her to the end to that she could say was strategic. You know, like people can say I liked her. Listen, we're so close to having our all-black final 3 that at this point I just want to make sure that this final 4 happens.
I don't think those 3 are going each other. I think.
If you have, for your game, if you have to vote for me,
I mean, I don't think it's going to matter at this point.
No, yeah.
I can.
It's just 22. Taisha's the biggest threat here over. If we get one more. Like, literally. Yes. So maybe you talk to Chris and see what he says.
I will.
Okay.
I'll do that. Drew's not safe, so I think he's gonna be in trouble. And I'm sad because I do like Drew, but I think it's best for me to vote him out.
Drew's name is out there, and I told Drew I think the jury's gonna eat her up.
Yeah, you want to make a move and vote Taisha?
Well, the thing about it is, I also think that Drew is going to.
He's
Drew's gonna get eaten up by the jury too.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was saying like my tiebreaker on that is the challenges.
And I think Drew's better.
Yeah.
That's where my mind is at. I haven't been able to talk to him. I don't know if what he's gonna do, but
yeah.
If it is, I wouldn't want to go here. I feel great with y'all.
No, I really want to stick with you guys.
Yeah, I'm willing to stick with.
Yeah, it's
I'm
really.
willing to stick with us 4 and Taisha because it's gonna come down to kind of confidence. And I think like now, since I've won 2 back to back, I think like if I lose next round, I'm probably fucked. And if that's the case, then that's the case.
But at least, you know, the field is smaller without Drew here, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoulder tag, hug.
Come on,
sorry.
Come on,
3-person hugs are weird. We got
Come
this.
in. So everybody's like very emotional this round, and I'm like.
Erica's gonna tell Drew that it's gonna be him, and I think it's just gonna be you now, because it's either you or him. I think it's either you.
I can vote for you too. He is kind of musical. Eric said y'all very artistic together, so our whole bunch. So I'm like, yeah. I don't know. I was like, I gotta talk to everybody else first, but I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. We're top fucking 4. We have to be top fucking 4. Like, we just can't sit like, oh yeah, we can't walk that stuff. We can't.
I understand that votes are so fickle, and I mean, Drew could easily tell Erica that she is getting votes from me and take the target off him. And at this point, I cannot allow that to happen. I was saying to Chris that like well, yeah, I said it to Chris that like both of you would probably like have your good friends on the jury. And I was saying my worry is that I just spent like 55 minutes on the ground tying rope, and that if I can like try to win any challenge at all, that I want to go for it. And I think you're just a bit better at challenges than Taisha.
Okay. No, I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
So no, that's fine. So I assume you're voting for me. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste time if you're going to vote for me. I can try to get other votes.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I understand. It's a game. It's a game.
Yeah.
I understand. No, I understand. It's a game. It's a game. No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's a game.
Did you want to talk to her?
If you want to talk to Jodie, then we can talk. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I vote out Taisha, who is a huge jury threat and could win this game? Or do I vote out Jodie, someone I don't trust moving forward and I think can win competitions? I seriously don't know what I'm gonna do.
What'd they say?
Jodie flat out said he's voting for me.
Oh, jeez.
So I said I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to waste time on that. So that's why I'm coming out here.
What did Erica say?
She didn't think she wanted to talk to Jodie. Yeah, he was like, I'm flat out voting for you because I think you're a bigger threat than Taisha. Like challenge-wise, and he wants to win a challenge.
What to me?
I don't know, and I don't know why Jodie's not an option either. So if that's what you want, if you want to do that.
I mean, I'm the only non-option is me.
Yes, obviously.
So everybody's coming to terms with it being Drew, and we decide to all tell him.
So I'm really torn because he's been pitching hard to save, and he's told me if I could swing someone to keep him, then he would try to, if he survived to Final Four, he would force a tie if I were on the line, which I really appreciate. But and he did point out, and maybe I shouldn't tell you this, but the four of us, which have been working pretty cohesively the last few rounds, I'm probably on the bottom of that alliance. So if he goes, I go next, which is scary. But
I know I'm not any sort of challenge guru, but I really
feel like at least if Drew's gone, at least I have a chance to win. So
yes. And I really want to take you to the final two. I really think that if we sit next to anyone else, HGC is such, he's loved, Taisha is loved, Drew is loved. Not saying we aren't, but like their games are so much flashier.
I have to tell Drew that I'm voting for him. There's no sense in lying. He already played his pendant. He's gonna see it coming. He's my friend, even though we're not on the same side right now. I don't want to lie to him about this, so I have to tell him, and I'm gonna cry.
There's any attraction for Taisha. She's a big threat, but also a very big threat. And I'm really torn right now. Like, obviously, you're my closest friend in the game, and you offered me a very good strategic deal. But then if I go against them and I'm in the minority, then I'm even further on the bottom. If you're gone, I'm the last one. Like, I'm genuinely like really torn.
If for your game, if it's better to vote for me, I understand. I'm not gonna hold it against you. This is a game. We're still friends, so. You know?
I think I have to.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's okay. We had a good run.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You have to do what's best for your game. That's what I've done all games, so I understand. So, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I love you.
I love you too.
Erica's in shambles having to vote for me, and it truly breaks my heart because I love her to death. Do I tell her that I actually have the pendant of power? I hate seeing her like this.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It sucks, I know. It'll be okay. It's okay.
This is emotional torture.
Emotional, stressful, all the different types of.
I want to get to the end. I need to get to the end against people who are worse at challenges. And I said I think Drew's a little bit better. So.
I don't want especially next round, because it's obvious like we're running Drew out here.
Yeah.
I don't want next round to be like HGC's down to chat. That was backwards.
I know,
challenge.
like, we're getting to the fucking
that.
end, right? Like,
I know, but like,
and there's a difference because Kennedy like 6, Marvin 6, you like 2. So like, if anyone wants to say you're a challenge shot just because you have 2, it's not going to hold as much weight as it did with like Thomas.
and it's
Jake.
us though. Like,
I know.
there's only other one, like Erica.
Yeah.
It's just us. Like, we just have to beat Erica.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But I'm not voting you. I'm voting Drew.
And he said you should have told him.
Yeah, and I did. And then it gave me a little more of a flashback because he was like, well, I don't want to talk to you. I can talk to other people if I don't have your vote. And I was like, and he's like, okay, give me a hug. I'm out. And I was like, oh.
That's what he did to me earlier or whatever. He was like, it was between me and you. Okay, bet.
It's really important for me personally when POCs get far in these games because we don't really see representation that much. So the fact that we even made it this far together is very important to me. And it would mean the world to me if we can make it to the final 3 together.
Well, it was a fun run.
I guess majority.
Yeah, I know it's on me. I know. Y'all
I don't know.
Y'all are type 4, it's fine. I figured if I lost the challenge I was going home.
Did Erica tell you too?
Yeah, she said she's voting for me. So, it's okay.
I feel like I don't need to say this because you know, but it's like, any vote is not personal.
No, it's a game. I understand. Y'all think I'm a threat. It's fine. I completely understand.
Oh.
So, don't. It's fine. It's fine.
In my mind,
I had a good run. It's okay. It's okay.
Don't even look at me.
It's okay. It's okay.
I've got this far without a single soul knowing I have this hidden pendant of power. I ain't gonna let that change now in the final hour. So I'm just gonna seem super defeated and just accept my loss, say my goodbyes, and hug it out. But in reality, I know I'm not going anywhere.
Y'all, I already know I'm going, so can we just all enjoy these last couple minutes? Can we just enjoy these last couple minutes together? I just not worried about strategizing and any of that. I love you all. It was an amazing. Thank you. Oh.
Drew's crying. He knows it's his time to go. Bye, Drew.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome to the 14th elimination of Ascendance Live Season 2. Before we go to vote, if anyone has anything that they would like to say, the floor is open.
We already talked about it. I love you all. I'm not gonna try to make I'm not gonna try to make you all cry on camera. It was a blast playing with y'all today. I tried my best to try to get to y'all, but it seems like a done deal. And I want y'all to fight hard. I have no ill will towards any of you. I'll be happy to vote for any of you in the jury. So, love y'all. Baby, I ain't going anywhere. Cue the waterworks.
I have to vote. Before I reveal the vote, if anyone has any hidden powers or advantages and you would like to use them, now would be the final time to do so.
What happened to top 6 powers expiring? What?
So I hated to put on theatrics this entire round. It paid to, I got pushed back into the closet this season, but I've had this since round 3 and no one has known. I will be using this pendant of power on myself.
This is a pendant of power. Any votes cast for Drew will not count. If anyone else has any hidden powers or advantages and you would like to use them, now would be the time to do so.
Where did that come from?
Alright, now we're going to vote first. We'll have a few moments to say their goodbyes and head to jury. First vote. Drew does not count. Second vote. Drew does not count. Third vote. Drew does not count. Fourth vote. Drew does not count. 1 vote left. Fifth vote. 14th person voted out and the 7th member of the jury, Taisha. You have a few moments to say your goodbyes.
Alright, first off, I love each and every one of you so freaking much. It's like undescribable. And I want all of you to know that it's gonna be so hard to go through the fucking game. So I just hope all of you play very best you can. One second.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Love y'all. I'm so proud of myself, y'all. I came into this game wanting to adapt to my environment and prove to myself that I can play a live game and do just what I do in regular orgs in person. And it has been the time of my life. Getting to know these people on a personal level, play the game straight up. The environment has been great. It's been so lovely getting to know these people, strategize with these people. I'm proud of myself. I didn't think that I would be able to make it this far, honestly, with the way I play the game. But to be honest with you, I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of the people that I worked with, and I hope that I can take what I've learned so far in my org journey and finally get a win out of it somewhere else.
Why?
Okay, I'm voting for Kennedy. She's a big threat and she's actively targeting me, so I gotta do it.
I'll be casting what I believe is my last vote of the game, other than the jury vote, to Erica.
We're just gonna try something real quick, so I'm gonna vote Kennedy.
Oh my god, I'm co-captain. HGC is a better ally than Travis Willis. I know we're supposed to split the vote, but is there like merit to sending Erica home right now and then being in the middle? No. Kennedy always talks about how she respects loyalty and honesty, so even if I flip to save her, I don't think she would take me to the end. So, with that being said, I'm going to vote for Drew.
Thank you.
You have no idea how long I've waited to say that.
Can we just take a moment? My picture is not on this damn thing. I'm going to be voting for Drew because their plan is to split the vote, and this sucks, but it's got to be done. Wow, thank you.
Okay, this has been a wild game. I found myself in a great spot coming to today, got blindsided. This is how I guess I'm gonna have to play from the bottom. Next round's gonna be a show, because they have no idea I have 2 of these babies. So, I'm sorry. You know I'm voting this way because I cannot vote for Kennedy. I love you, Erica. I'm gonna vote for you.
Why?
Well, I ain't trying to go home, so, Kennedy.
Oh, man, they're both awesome and amazing. I hate being in like these predicaments because like my mind always runs wild. No. Stick with the plan. I vote to eliminate Kennedy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, vote and why?
I will be sadly casting my vote for Kennedy. And I love her so much and it pains me to do it, but I have to.
Okay. Both of them already know. I promised Kennedy I cannot vote for her. Erica knew she was going to get my vote on the revote. I'm going to need you next round, and I hope you trust me.
But Erica, I have to vote for you.
Okay, I'm voting for Drew. I'm so sorry. You're my best friend here, but I can't afford to alienate myself by voting in the minority. Love you, buddy.
It's the only option really given right now, so I'm gonna do Drew.
Emotions may be high, but this has low-key been a score I wanted to settle the second I walked in here. I hope it goes through. I vote to eliminate Drew.
Hey. I didn't mean to put on theatrics for all of them, but I just wanted to make it more blindsidey. I need to make sure I'm voting out the right one to make sure that Erica is willing to force a tie next round in case I lose. I think she's more likely to force a tie against Jodie. I think she would keep Taisha in. I think. That's what I have to go with my gut. I hate to send you home with one vote because I love you so much, but Taisha, I have to vote for you.
Drew, I hate doing that, but you're playing the best game here and I need to win, so thank you.